Starting this match off earlier, Brandon Locke and Julian Starr.
Well, referee Mike Crockett hasn't even called for the bell yet. We need both wrestlers in the ring to do so.
These two might not get in the ring. They might just battle it all the way out to the parking lot, maybe down to the downtown Lowell.
I know I'm going to hear about the fact that I didn't introduce Sean Gorman before Brandon Locke came out.
I can't understand what you're even thinking sometimes, Rich.
All right, both men in the ring. Pandemonium is underway. The fray has begun.
Brandon Locke jumping out of the ring to get himself a breath of fresh air, and all of a sudden, Julian Starr sliding dropkick.
Well, it's all about the heavyweight title. I mean, these guys are going to go at it, and at the timed intervals, competitors 3, 4, 5, and 6 will enter the fray. Last man standing gets this, the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship belt. Sleeper hold by Julian Starr. Trying to take Brandon out of the match right away.
Brandon isn't going to get taken out that quickly. He is the real deal. They don't call him the real deal for nothing. He is a highly accomplished wrestler all across New England.
No stranger to championship gold is the real deal, Brandon Locke. In the best shape of his career. He's even been competing in some bodybuilding contests as of late.
And besides, Gorman doesn't pick up slouches. He picked up Brandon Locke for a reason, and he's showing it.
He's showing it right here against Julian Starr, who's up on that top rope. Missed the drop kick off the top. Brandon's pulled out center of the ring, goes for the pin and gets 2. Quick 2 count there from Julian Starr.
Julian taking all those risks. I think it's going to be a problem in the end. I think it's going to cost him the title.
Chop to the chest. Julian Starr now on top. Former tag team and New England champion Julian Starr hoping to complete the Triple Crown here tonight, winning Pandemonium and taking the heavyweight title.
I don't believe he's as hungry as Fury is. Fury is going to come out here with a vengeance.
Spinning heel kick for a count of 2.
If you ask me, Rich, there's only one person leaving Lowell tonight with this title, and that's Brian Fury.
Well, Brian Fury's had about 3 shots now against the American Sasuke. Recently, a lumberjack match in Woburn, Massachusetts, kind of helped set up this whole Pandemonium deal.
He's hungry, he's held every belt but this belt, and his career with Chaotic will not be complete until he gets this around his waist.
Oh, what a clothesline. Brandon Locke in complete control right now on Julian Starr.
That's how hard he hit him, Rich. He hit him so hard he hurt himself.
That's some power right there. All right. Looks like entrant number 3 is about to come out.
Entrant number 3, also representing the Empire from Salem, New Hampshire, 218 pounds, Straight Edge Brian Fury.
All right, we got 3 left.
It's all over. 2 members of the Empire. Julian Starr is out. They're going to sit and wait for the rest of the competitors to come.
We've still got the Enforcer Max Bauer, the Kingpin Brian Milonas, and the heavyweight champion Mikaze still to come. Oh! That suplex just turned Julian inside out. He landed right on his head.
Right on his head. There's got to be some, maybe a concussion. I don't know what's going on with Julian right now.
He might be out of this match.
And now here we go. Brandon Locke understanding his place. Fury is calling the shots.
Yeah, this is essentially a handicap match right now. It's Pandemonium. Chaotic has given way to Pandemonium here tonight. 6 men, 1 title. Big boot to the midsection by Straight Edge Brian Fury, another one. He so desperately wants that heavyweight title, and don't you think for a second that he wouldn't take out Brandon Locke for that heavyweight title?
I don't think he has to take out Brandon Locke. He said very clearly, Brandon Locke knows his place. He's going to lay down when the time is right. Brandon Locke understands who the alpha male of the Empire is, and there's going to be no questions about it when it comes to that time.
See these two working like a fine-tuned machine. Two members of the Empire taking out one man, Julian Starr. Dissecting him. Oh, what a DDT by Julian out of nowhere. But immediately Fury cuts him off. Straight edge Brian Fury. Dastardly, evil member of the Empire.
The Empire's alpha male, Rich.
I didn't have a chance to catch up with Gorman, Fury, or Locke during intermission. Did you happen to get any words? How do they feel about Scott Reed returning here to Chaotic? That's what I want to know.
You know what? Gorman is completely focused, so is Fury, on this championship match. They didn't even have time to even think about Scott Reed.
Yeah, they've been behind closed doors all night.
I will say, though, I have talked to them. They believe it's a lock. They know they're going tomorrow to Littleton with this title.
All right, here's our next entrant. Let's see who's got number 4.
Entrant number 4 from Springfield, Massachusetts, 175 pounds, the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the American Sasuke Mikaze.
Well, the champion drew number 4. Not too bad out of 6.
This match does not favor Mikaze and Julian Starr's style. They're high flyers, they're quick movement, but when you got 5-6 people in the ring, it's hard to move fast, Rich.
He's got him in that Goma Pilata chokehold right there. And Fury able to break free thanks to the assistance of Brandon Locke. Goes right to the eyes of the American Sasuke Mikaze. Mikaze stunned in the corner, but he catches Locke coming in. Locke took a little too long getting in there.
Now is the time we're going to see the power of the Empire at its best. Julian and Mikaze, not much room. They haven't really been together that often. These two guys live, eat, breathe. They go to the gym together. They're constantly together.
How do you know so much about the Empire?
I happen to have a card that says I can get in and see what they're doing. I may not be a member of the Empire, but they do respect my thoughts.
Well, right now they are dissecting both Mikaze and Julian Starr. Last man standing will be that heavyweight title. Mikaze kicking out at 1. Mikaze won that title by defeating Max Bauer, who is another entrant in this match. As is the Kingpin, as is the Enforcer Max Bauer. So those final two still to enter the fray.
I gotta be honest, either one of them that comes out here is just gonna get dominated by the Empire.
Milonas will clean house. Here we go. It's down to one of these two. We'll know who number 6 is.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 340 pounds, the Kingpin, Brian Milonas.
Well, Milonas going to work on Fury. But again, the double team, as we've been talking about all night. He is now the victim of the Empire double team. So we know Max Bauer will be the last entrant in this bout.
And I know being the last entrant does give him some wind. He's going to be able to have a lot more stamina than the rest of these guys. But I don't think he can overcome the power of the Empire right now. Their presence is too heavy.
Yeah, right now Julian Starr and Brandon Locke at the biggest disadvantage. They've been in there for well over 8 minutes right now. And it looks like Milonas has got Locke and Fury sized up in the corner. Oh, he got them both. And Fury powders to the outside. Milonas going to be going for that Baldo bomb. There it is. See you later, Brandon. Wait a minute. Julian Starr on top. Mikaze. Wow. What an elbow from Julian.
Brandon Locke has been eliminated.
This does not change anything. Brian Fury still has the most fire. He still wants this better than anybody in this ring.
But he's not as fresh as Brian Milonas is right now. And Sean Gorman, none too happy with Brandon Locke. Locke, the first man out of Pandemonium. Max Bauer still to come. Don't forget, Max Bauer made that one-time deal with the Devil recently in Woburn. as an honorary member of the Empire for just one night only.
Well, maybe we can renew that contract, get some more money on the table. I'm not sure exactly how Gorman's going to do it, but he's got to pull this out.
Well, Milonas is taking liberties with Mikaze and Julian Starr. And here we go. This is kind of anticlimactic, but here's number 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final entrant from Los Angeles, California, 255 pounds, the enforcer, Max Bauer.
Bauer going right after Julian Starr.
And this Max Bauer tears people apart. He is just a behemoth of a man.
And he is just going to work right now on Julian Starr. Brian Fury's still outside the ring.
He's just catching his breath, getting his wins. He's letting these guys tear each other apart, letting these guys go at it a little bit. He's going to be back in very shortly.
Bauer, one of the lumberjacks in that title match recently in Woburn between the champion Mikaze and the challenger Fury. That was where the deal with the devil was made for Bauer to protect Fury and hopefully help him win that match. Didn't happen though, did it? Oh, Fury just went throat first into the guardrail at ringside. And the two men that traded the New England title back and forth earlier this year are going at it now. And Bauer and Mikaze, he's got the champ pinned for 2.
Like I said, Rich, this really doesn't favor a quick style. He's quick like a fly, and what do you do with flies? You swat them, and that's what just happened. He just put his boot right in his face and swatted that fly.
6'4", 255 pounds of Max Bauer.
How big would you say that foot is? I think it's like a 13, 14 and a half.
Easily. Mikaze about 5'9", 175 pounds. Oh, look out, I thought he was going to throw him over. I thought he was going to launch Mikaze outside the ring. Instead, Bauer ends up going over the top rope.
Battle's coming out here.
Oh, geez, look out.
Getting a little wild out here, Rich. I'm going to take off.
Oh, twisting, turning through the air. The heavyweight champion, the American Sasuke, takes them all out. Julian Starr looking the worse for wear. Mikaze grabbing Bauer by the hair, throws him back into the ring. Oh, and a big kick for Fury. And those two were former tag team champions, Fury and Mikaze.
I don't see any way that the champion can come out of this with his championship. There's too many odds.
It's pandemonium. Mikaze climbs up to that top rope. Lands on Bauer, caught him high across the chest.
Not a chance that's going to take out a guy like Max Bauer.
Only a count of 2. Max Bauer now feeling the brunt of those kicks. The educated feet, if you will, of the American Sasuke. Oh, Mikaze was going for a roundhouse to the back of the head. Bauer stepped out of the way. Connects with that spine buster, goes for the pin.
Look at that agility. Moved straight over into a pin. He wants this title bad.
Mikaze's down. Bauer in complete control. Milonas and Fury still down on the floor. As is Julian Starr on the far side.
Gorman is over here trying to help Fury, trying to get his marbles back in his head.
He's plotting something. Look at him. Nasty individual. Bauer's going up to the top rope. Mikaze's 3/4 of the way across the ring. Is Bauer crazy? He'll never connect from there. As expected.
The enforcer, Max Bauer, has been eliminated from Pandemonium.
Brian Milonas getting a cheap win on a man who had just smashed his head into the mat.
I don't know what Bauer was thinking. Mikaze was too far out. He had great extension, but he wasn't able to get Mikaze as he rolled out of the way. You see how quickly Milonas capitalized on that.
Somebody might want to scrape Julian off the ground.
Julian's out of it from that fall he took on the floor. And he's in there with big Brian Milonas.
1, 2, 3.
Can he roll him up? Ooh, big fist to the head by Bauer. Julian got the pin on Milonas.
The Kingpin, Brian Milonas, has been eliminated from Pandemonium.
Look out, here they go right in front of us.
It's about to erupt out here. It's craziness. Pandemonium's going to take its way to the back, and we have 3 men left in the ring. Julian Starr, Mikaze, and Brian Fury.
Simon, this is completely out of control, this match. There's been no friends, no allies whatsoever, except for that of the Empire.
I got to tell you, with Sean Gorman outside the ring, we still have something that could happen here. He is the Lex Luthor of chaotic wrestling. I'm positive he's going to figure out a way to pull this off.
Mikaze missed that springboard moonsault out of the corner. Fury dumped him to the outside. Now it's Fury and Julian Starr. Backcracker! Starr's got Fury pinned! Only 2.
Not a chance. These two have a rival in every organization ever.
These 2, Fury and Starr, as you said, they have battled up and down the East Coast.
They know each other better than any 2 men I've ever known.
But Fury and Mikaze, what a war they have had, several months going. Years, in fact, since they dissolved their tag team when Fury decided to take the money and join Sean Gorman's Empire.
Used to be tag team champions together, if I remember correctly.
You do, and he's yet to hold the title since joining. You gotta wonder if that's in his head too. Nice suplex by Starr, gets a count of 2.
Fury using the brains, not going to try to stop that pin. He knows the less people in this match, the better.
Sean Gorman, very cool and collected at ringside.
Well, that's how you are when you know that your man is the best in the ring.
Small package, 2. Oh, Julian almost got the quick roll up there. But Fury just turned him inside out with that clothesline, now driving the knee right into the neck and throat. Kick from behind by Mikaze, a back kick right there. The American Sasuke, the heavyweight champion. Whips Fury into the corner. Fury comes out with a clothesline.
Fury knocked his block off with that clothesline, knocked him inside out.
And now cinching him up on that top rope, could be going for the superplex. Julian Starr in no position to help Mikaze at this time. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He goes behind and takes them both down. It was a superplex for Mikaze, but a powerbomb felt by Fury, and he's pinned for no 2. Now Julian going to pin the champion, gets count of 2.
Julian trying out of desperation to pin anybody on the mat.
Talk about resiliency here, ladies and gentlemen. You're seeing it. Over 17 and a half minutes gone in this match.
These 3 men all want this title to just to work, and they're working very hard to keep this title.
But of the 3 that are in there, the one that has put in less time competing in this match is the heavyweight champion. He entered number 4. Fury was 3. Julian Starr was number 1.
The odds are against Julian right now. You are correct, Rich.
Julian's put in about twice as much time as the heavyweight champion. Look at him. But worse for wear, still fighting, climbing up to that top rope. But look how slow he's moving. That's going to affect him right here. And it did. It cost him. He was off by 1 second and caught that clean and sober kick by Fury. Now the suplex. 2, 3.
And 3. That's over. That makes it down to 2.
Julian Starr has been eliminated from Pandemonium.
Blockbuster by Mikaze. Almost had the pin.
This is exactly how it should be. Fury versus the heavyweight champion. And he's going to beat Mikaze.
I'll go on record saying it right now. If Fury does not get it done right now, I doubt he's going to get another shot. How many more shots can this guy get at the heavyweight title?
Fury is born a champion. He is focused and ready for this.
Mikaze now whipped off the ropes. Telegraph that maneuver. No! Fury, yeah.
And the neck breaker.
That signature neck breaker.
That's it. It's all cinched up.
Got him rolled up for 2. Got him rolled up for 2.
On the edge of our seats here. Everybody here in Lowell.
Gorman pounding the mat in frustration. Sean Gorman wants that heavyweight title. Probably just as badly as Fury does.
He is the manager of champions. He needs to have these championships in his stable.
There's a boot to the midsection, straight edge Brian Fury. Whips his man off the ropes, tilt-a-whirl, round and round. Oh, he just threw him.
Crockett gets knocked out of the mix here.
Mike Crockett just got laid out. Fans chanting for Tony S., our other official. Hurricane Rana takedown. Legs are pinned.
Nobody to count. He can be there 30, 40, 50 seconds. There's nothing to say that he's the champion right now.
Mikaze had him pinned for about 5 or 6 seconds. But your point taken well is that there was nobody there to make the count.
And now he's going up top. I think this is a huge mistake. Brian Fury is getting up. He's on the way.
And there comes Brandon Locke. He just pushed Mikaze off right into a powerbomb.
Where is Crockett? Make this happen.
There's Tony S. 1, 2, 3.
Finally, the heavyweight championship.
He finally got it done.
Here is your winner.
What exactly is going on here? He's the heavyweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, senior official Mike Crockett saw the infraction of Brandon Locke interfering in the match. He orders that this match must continue.
This is an outrage. I don't understand where Crockett gets off saying that he's something. He hasn't seen anything.
Oh, no! I'm sorry, but Brian Fury just laid out the senior official. That's going to cost him some money.
Well, did he see that, Rich?
Mikaze connects. He gets the pin.
Here's your winner, and still chaotic wrestling heavyweight champion, the American Sasuke, Mikaze.
Brian Fury unloading on Mikaze now. Frustration, anger, all built up to this. And I gotta say, I think he has complete right.
Brian Fury is completely snapped, Simon. He is completely snapped.
He has every right in the world. This isn't football. There are no replays. The call was made. Tony S. made the call. I don't understand where Crockett gets off reversing this decision.
Fury laid out the senior official, Mike Crockett. He's down on the floor in front of us. He just struck the champion with the chair. He's got the heavyweight title, but it's not his belt.
Mikaze's shoulders were on the mat. 1, 2, 3. End of story. A referee saw it. Done deal.
Interference from Brandon Locke. Interference from Brandon Locke is how Fury was able to pin Mikaze. That's not his damn belt.
That is a madman in the ring. You go tell him, Rich. You think it ain't his belt? You go tell him. I think he'll lay you out too.
This isn't the end between Fury and Mikaze. Not by a long shot.
Maybe Fury should start laying out some of these fans. Tony S.
Oh, here comes Tommy Dreamer! Here comes Tommy Dreamer! Oh, and here we go! These two are gonna get it on tomorrow night in Littleton!
This is absolutely unacceptable. Tommy Dreamer just coming in here, putting his nose where it doesn't belong.
Right on the top of the dome. The innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer, coming out to save the heavyweight champion.
Brian Fury is gonna have something for Tommy Dreamer tomorrow, and you can guarantee that. Take it to the bank, Rich.
Dreamer helping out the heavyweight champion. Thank goodness Tommy Dreamer was here. Mikaze retains the title. Mike Crockett still down in front of us, this poor man. Mikaze, the heavyweight champion, still having his arm raised by Tommy Dreamer. That's going to conclude Pandemonium. On behalf of myself, Rich Palladino, Simon Gregory, a pleasure having you out here.
Well, Rich, you know, it's all your pleasure. You're absolutely right. And I just want to say 2 words. Lowell, you're welcome, sir.
Good night, everybody.
Once again, your heavyweight champion is still the American Sasuke Mikaze.